The M1 is really one of the major arterials. It's, together with the M2, as well as the N1 and the N3 surrounding the city, it enables us to trade, to be mobile, to be accessible, and its major function from a transportation point of view, from a logistics point of view as well, for the transportation of cargo into the area. It serves the community itself, not only from a work point of view, but also for us to access goods and services in the greater area of Johannesburg. It also facilitates traffic from north to south and from east to west. And we cannot do without this road.
It's difficult to translate this importance into rand value.
Roads like the M1 have huge multipliers. The economic benefit of these roads are tremendous. In other words, if you invest in these roads, the benefits you get will be 2, 3, 4 times maybe higher than what you actually invest in the road. And there's long lifespan as well. If you look at other investments like in airports and so on, the multipliers are significant in terms of employment creation, job creation, people working, maintaining the road and so on, and people using the road as a means to get to places of leisure, work, to trade.
The M1 closure may lead to more expensive goods and services.
From a freight point of view, it will slow down the system because we'll, more delays, and that will, in the end, it could impact on the pricing of goods and services in and around the city itself. And vehicles may want to divert away from this road and take a longer route to the end destinations. That will also push up transportation costs. From a passenger point of view, the time wasted in traffic, alternative routes, higher fuel costs, potentially higher accident rates because they're using secondary roads, not the freeway as one would expect people to use. Those will also be some of the economic impacts.
Although necessary, Professor Walters doesn't consider the rehabilitation of the M1 the solution to Joburg's transport challenges.
We have to remember that our traffic in this area grows by about 7% per year. And the more affluent people become in this greater Johannesburg area, the more they tend to go towards private transport. And private transport's one that's causing the congestion mainly, not the freight side. So if we don't upgrade this road, our average speeds will come down in the city itself, but we need to look at public transport as an alternative to upgrading of roads and creating more lanes. So the real long-term solution is to focus much more on public transport, make it accessible to the middle class that's using motor cars.
In the meantime, Joburgers can only make plans to live with the M1 repair-related travelling delays. Marisa de Klerk, Joburg Today.